Okay, it's just after 4 o'clock. How many robocalls have you had today? Chances are you've had at least one. It's why we're dedicating an entire day to answering your lingering questions. Are these calls legal? Should you always answer? And how does one person manage to call thousands of people at one time? For that answer, I went to MATC.
Almost 20 million robocalls rang throughout Milwaukee last month alone. That's more than 650,000 a day and 27,000 per hour. 7 robocalls are made to someone in Milwaukee every second.
How do they make that many calls so fast?
Because the software allows them to dial thousands of numbers simultaneously.
Milwaukee Area Technical College IT instructor Jonathan Arnold says they can dial 10,000 numbers within a second.
Who's making these calls?
The computers are making the calls because a human has told them to make the calls.
It's a complicated problem that stems from a simple concept.
It's not really hard. It would probably take the average computer user maybe a day or two to set one up.
So where are the calls coming from?
A lot of them do come from overseas, but some of them are also originate domestically.
Arnold says you can't really blame your cell phone provider for not stopping the calls.
There is not much that the carriers can do because they have to abide by call completion mandates. So calls that are sent to a receiver have to be received.
He says the answer to fewer robocalls is likely federal legislation.
And that's just not happening right now. It's going to probably be an issue for the foreseeable future.
The FCC says that almost half the calls placed to cell phones in the U.S. this year will be unwanted. We continue our battle against robocalls in just 30 minutes. We'll tell you the top 5 call blocking apps to download right now for Apple and Android users.